Hello and welcome to this news broadcast brought to you by the Cardinal Broadcasting Company. I'm Alexis Grease.
And I'm Michael Dane.
Delivering you campus news at the Catholic University of America.
On today's episode, we will take a look at a recent changeover in student ministry, a winning men's basketball season, what is up with the new housing lottery process, and more.
But first, if you're looking for that daily pick-me-up, make sure you visit the on-campus Starbucks between 8 and 4 from Sunday through Friday, as these are the temporary hours of operation at the Priz Starbucks. After 12 years, student ministry is no longer run by the Franciscan priest. Last summer, the Dominican priests were transitioned in and are now the head of student ministry on our campus. Now, this change was strictly based on the end of a 12-year term. As for student ministry and what they do around campus, not much will change. You can continue to join them for weekly Bible studies, campus-wide events every Friday night, and monthly speakers at CUA on Tap. Last week, I got a chance to speak with Gabriel Blank about his favorite parts of being a student minister. He said, "A big part of ministry is growing with other ministers. We spend time every week praying together and doing fun activities with each other. It has been really great to grow in friendship and in faith with them too." You can join campus ministry for their next speaker this Thursday, February 16th, Gloria Purvis in the Priz Great Rooms.
In sports, as of February 8th, the men's basketball team is breaking records with their 21-1 season. A few weeks ago, we got to speak to head coach Aaron Kelly about what has made the team so successful this year. Let's see what he had to say.
We have 20 guys on our roster. All of them are good. And this group has been incredibly selfless. They've made it about the team, and every game it's been somebody different who has stepped up. You know, there was a long stretch where we were undefeated, and I think that some pressure started to mount to keep that going. So being able to handle a little bit more attention, a little bit more success has probably been the biggest challenge for us this year, because this is the first time we've had this level of success. So it's just new for all of us. To win it, but it doesn't mean we're going to. So nobody should feel, because people will say like, well, you should beat Moravian. Okay. It doesn't mean we're going to, and we could lose. Every day we come into the gym and we pick one or two things and we say, this is what we're going to work on today, and this is how we're going to get 1% better today, which is why we don't, have these expectations or these goals. We're just trying to continuously improve every day.
Well, the men's basketball team has definitely continued to improve, and you can support them at their last home game of the season on February 18th against Drew University. We wish the team the very best of luck throughout the postseason. Women's basketball is also having a good season this year with their 16-6 record as of February 8th. In indoor track and field, Jordan Walker broke two school records on January 21st with 7.08 meters in the long jump and 13.82 meters in the triple jump. Great job, Jordan. We would also like to congratulate the swimming and diving teams that were named to the CSCAA Scholar All-American teams, as well as wish them luck for the rest of the Landmark Conference Championship, February 17th through February 19th. This year, student housing is implementing new system changes for the housing lottery system. Many students are wondering, what does this new system entail? This past week, I got the chance to speak with Associate Director of Housing Services, Jessica Brown, who gave us more insight into the switch.
In previous years and for a while on campus, we did what was referred to as a lottery system. There were a lot of pieces to that, and we noticed with the way the process was run before, there was just more stress around the experience than we wanted. We want room selection to be exciting and for students to be really thrilled, and we got the sense that we were kind of moving away from that feeling. Our new process will be in 3 phases that are slowed down, and will give students a better idea of what spaces will be available to their roommate group or how to refocus their roommate group. And instead of doing it in the night of the lottery, they'll have several days to do that. The first phase is 5-person roommate groups and then 4-person roommate groups, and then what we refer to as small groups, so 2 or 3 people or individuals. The next part would be for students to decide which phase they want to participate in and form a roommate group that matches that number of that phase. They form their roommate group, and then we will randomly assign the roommate groups a selection order, and students will find out if their roommate group got a selection time or in the event that their roommate group isn't able to select, they'll find that out beforehand and be able to have several days to kind of refocus. Everything is really in My Housing through Cardinal students. So that's where students will submit their intent form, which is the housing application. Roommate groups are also formed in My Housing, and then selection all happens in My Housing. We do have a help guide up on the website, which walks students through the entire process with screenshots so they can see what it looks like. So we really encourage students to go on our website and review the help guide. We have a table coming up on February 15th from 11:30 to 1:30. So we'll be right down there in the lobby of the PRIS, and we really hope people come and talk to us and ask us questions so that they're best prepared for the process.
Now, the intent form for living on campus next school year does close on February 24th, so make sure to get that in. Housing staff will be tabling in the Prisbilla Center on Wednesday, February 15th, if you have any questions. In the world of arts and entertainment, make sure to check out Ruminations, a faculty art exhibition in Salve Regina Hall now through February 24th. Looking for some live music? Be sure to check out the Chamber Orchestra concert on Saturday, February 19th in Heritage Hall. And lastly, the spring play, Rejoicing in Broken Pieces, will premiere February 23rd through February 26th in the Callan Theater. This new work is written by Allison Curran and is directed by Eleanor Holdridge. For more information on upcoming shows and events, visit arts.catholic.edu.
This Valentine's week, we should continue to see some warmer weather with highs in the mid-60s and some rain coming through, as well as some wind.
If you have news you want to be included in future broadcasts, follow us on Instagram at Cardinal Broadcasting Company and follow the link in our bio.
That is all we have for this broadcast. I'm Michael Dane.
And I'm Alexis Grease.
And this broadcast has been brought to you by the Cardinal Broadcasting Company at the Catholic University of America.
Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you soon, Cardinals.